Hello student, listen. Economic application. Our subject is economic application. Okay. So these economic applications, class 9 Icse, it is a subject. So today we are going to discuss the syllabus of this subject. Okay. Because whatever the subject when you will going to start, you should know the perfect syllabus. What have to study. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm giving this video to know the syllabus of the economic application for class 9 ICSE board. Okay, student, it's clear. Now you see, because this is also very important nowadays. Whatever the subject in higher classes or the junior classes, whatever the matter, when you are going to start anything, you should know the framework, that is the syllabus. Okay, the content. Okay, so now see, actually this subject is the 200 marks. It is the optional subject, actually group 3 subject. It is the 200 marks, 100 mark theory and 100 the assessment. Okay, internal assessment. Class 9 it is, class 10 internal and external. But class 9 it is the only the internal assessment. Okay, so internal assessment 100 marks and the theory 100 marks. Whatever the economic application books we have, that is the only theory part. Okay, and 100 marks is internal assessment. That's only the 4 assignment project, minimum 4 assignment project you have to prepare for each term. Suppose in your school the half yearly and the annually final exam. So in half yearly also you have to prepare the 4 project because of the 100 marks. 100 marks theory, 100 marks assignment. So 4 project, and also with the final also 100 marks theory and 4 project. Clear? For 448 in whole year total, the 4 projects you have to be prepared whenever you going to do. Clear, student? For the 100 marks 4 project, this is 4 assignment projects for each term exam, 100 marks matter. Okay, so this is depends on the school only. We may the two project we can divide, or somehow we can divide it, that is different matter. So it is the separate thing, because the class 9 we are not, it is not the board. Class 10 will give the board, so it is our school matter. For whatever the your school, accordingly the school management they can suggested, they can take the decision. Okay, so now main matter, which is the main matter, that is the theory 100 marks. Economic application class 9 ICSE theory 100 marks, that syllabus today I am discussing. Clear, everyone? It's clear? Okay, so 100 marks theory. So there are the 5 chapters. Main chapters are 5. Main chapters are 5 chapters. Number 1, that is the basic concepts of economics. It is the first unit, first chapter. Second chapter, that is the an overview of the Indian economy. Listen properly. An overview of Indian economics. Student, please, those who are here, you can write, and those who are listening in the video, they also write in the copy nicely. Okay, systematically you will write. Number 1, basic concepts of economics. Number 2, an overview of Indian economy. Number 3, infrastructure of Indian economy. Infrastructure of Indian economy. Number 3. Number 4, consumer awareness. Consumer awareness. And number 5, globalization. Number 5, globalization. So total 100 marks syllabus books is divided by the 5 best main chapters. Under these 5 chapters, what are the topics are there? Main 5 chapters. Chapters means what mean to say? The 5 different things we will discuss in this class 9 economic application. So first is the basic concept of economics. It is the basic things. So under this basic concept of economics, whatever the things we will going to know. Number 1, meaning and definition of economics. Meaning and definition of economics. These all chapters I will explain. The different video I will give you, and each video if you follow, you can nicely understand. Okay, so meaning and definition of economics. So here the different writers definition, basic definition, their meaning, everything is discussed there. So meaning and definition, different economists, their own definition according to the Marcel, according to the different economists, whatever they are. So these all things. Number two, economic entities. What? Entities is existence. The entities by which the economic systems is going on. The economic entities, that is actually a short form, CPHG. Consumer, producer, household and government. What are those? Consumer, producer, household and government. These are the entities. So who are the entities? CPHG, consumer, producer, household and government. These four are called the entities. Okay, so it's this CPHG, their entities meaning and importance and the role or the function. So this economic entities meaning, importance and the role or function. So these are things. Number three, I think everyone understood. Listen this video and write in the copy. Definition of economics, that is, again we are here because of the reference to the allocation of resources. How the resources are allocated accordingly, and the scarcity of resources, shortage of resources, and by the Robbins and the Samuelson. These are the economists name. Okay, especially these name used, it means from their suggestion, their decision, their definition, these are the important. And the efficient use of the resources. So based on the resource allocation, resource scarcity and efficient use of the resources and the Robbins and the Samuelson's definition, accordingly these we have to be separate. This is the common, this is the general meaning definition of economics. There is the general economic definition, but here the resource wise, the allocation resource, scarcity resource and the efficient use of the resource are the Robbins and Samuelson's. Okay, next, major problems of an economy. Major problems of economy, these are the very important major problems. We will discuss in the chapter wise. I will discuss whatever the problems actually due to to solve the problems of the society, economics can. I will come to the each chapter. I will explain these all things. So now whatever may be the major problems, okay, it is elaborately we will discuss. Economic growth and development. What is the growth and what is development? That difference. Every people will know the growth and development same, but here the growth and development, the definition and the distinction, their similarities, their the difference, everything. Nature and the classification of an economy. Economy and economics. This differentiation and its nature and classification of the economy. Okay, as well as the last point is the economic system. Economic system, the process is going on, which process the countries are applied. The developed economy, underdeveloped economy, developing economy, and also the capitalist economy, socialistic economy, mixed economy, its definition and the features, etc. These all things also. Got it? So these all together comes under the basic concept of economics. I think it's clear, student. Is it clear? Okay. Now, second topic, an overview of Indian economy. Overview of Indian economy. Here we are coming, you see, an overview of Indian economy. So it comes only the Indian. We are discussed here the all world matter we are discussed here. What is the economies? Economics, economy, economic system, resource for the all world, full countries, full world's discussion here. Now here only the Indian economics discussion, an overview of the Indian economy. Here we will discuss the nature and the resources of the Indian economy. Nature and source of the Indian economy and their main sector of the Indian economy's main sectors, which are in general we know that agriculture sector, industrial sector, services sector, okay, and their role and the relationship among them, relationship between them. These all things: agriculture, industry, and service sector. That is the primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. These all things are here. We will discuss here. Nature and the source and their role and their relationship, definition, features. These all. Next is the sector, ownership wise sector. That is the public sector, private sector. Public sector, the government sector; private sector, personnel sector. Okay, private sector. Okay, these all sector. And the sector type wise sector, that is the rural and the urban. In the rural business, rural sector, urban sectors. Okay, and at last the ecosystem also, that is the some geographical things also, biological things also, it comes under this. Here the problem, that is the ecosystem, that is control and the pollution control and the government initiative. Okay, pollution, how to the what is the pollution comes under ecosystem means, in the biological system, that is the economic ecosystem in the society, and is the how the pollution is arise, the how to control the pollution, and the how the governments take steps, measures. These all things also means a little bit geographical part also, because the resource, it is a comes under the geography, and also the economic, monetary benefit and the business. These all things we will discuss in the overview of the Indian economy. I think it's clear, student. Everyone clear? Now next topic is the number three chapter is the infrastructure of the Indian economy. Infrastructure of Indian economy. Okay, what is the infrastructure? See here, number one, economy and social infrastructure. Economic infrastructure and the social infrastructure of the Indian economy. Indian economic situation. In education, what is the education system is going on, health system, family welfare, and the housing. Education, health, family welfare, housing. These all the societies, social infrastructure and the economical infrastructure we will discuss here. Number two, the role of India's economic development. India's economic development, the role of Indian economical development, its role and how impact in the Indian economy. Indian monetary benefits, these all. And number three, the problems pertaining to the lack of such infrastructure. Where there is this infrastructure is lacking, and what is the problem arised? Problem pertaining to the lack of lack of such infrastructure. If there is the infrastructure is proper infrastructure is not available, then what's the problem we are facing? These all things are here. Okay, student. Now, number four, consumer awareness chapter. This chapter is this much only. Next, the chapter consumer awareness. Consumer means we all people, the consumer, and their right. They have to be aware about this. Okay, so these all things you see. The reasons for the exploitation of the consumer. Why they are the consumer? Why they exploit? Why the consumers are exploited nowadays? Because of their knowledge, their lacking knowledge, or some other things. These all things we'll discuss here, and related questions are there. I will discuss each and every chapters, every these sub chapters I will discuss. Okay, video I will give you, no problem. Number two, growth of consumer awareness. How to develop how to grow their awareness. They should have growth of the consumer awareness, consumer behavior in the market, how their behavior, how their behavior should be in the market. Number three, the consumer right. It is a law also. Consumer right. What is the right of the consumer? What is the power of the consumer? Legal measures available to the protect consumer exploitation. If consumers are exploited, what are the legal steps we can take? These all matter here. Is the law it's coming here? Administration? Okay. The importance of the educating consumer of their right. Not only know, we have to teach them, we have to guide them. Every people, every consumer, they should know about their this right. This is the importance of the education. Have to educate them. What is the education? What is the importance of this education? If the consumers are educated about their awareness of the consumer awareness, then what developed they will be, what betterment they will get. So these all things we'll discuss here. And the last point, the awareness of the food adulteration and its harmful effect. Food adulteration and the harmful effect also we'll discuss here. Consumer awareness. I think it's clear. So these are the syllabus in class 9 and the very interesting syllabus. Okay, now last topic is the globalization. Actually, this is in class 11-12. We'll know the LPG. Liberalization, privatization, globalization. LPG, not the LPG gas. Here the L means the liberalization, P means the privatization, G means the globalization. You will get in the class 11-12. So, but here only the G means the hello G. Now only the globalization is given here. So it's globalization, meaning and factors enabling the globalization. What is the meaning of the globalization? What are the factors coming in the globalization? Impact of the globalization. What is the impact of the due to that globalization, what is the benefits? What is the impact in our economy? Next is the WTO, World Trade Organization. Is the purely the business matter? What is the WTO? Its main object definition, main object, what is the function? These all things. World Trade Organization. Okay, and MNC, multinational company. Multinational company, its meaning and benefits to Indian company. Indian company, what this international means the multinational company, what the benefits are giving to the Indian company. These all things we'll discuss. And last also little bit liberalization. That L part is little bit is there. Liberalization, the how to remove the tackles things. These all things. Liberalization also will little bit we'll discuss. In the 11-12 we will discuss more, but here in the class 9 little part we have to know. Okay, so this is the globalization part. So I think student everyone understood the topics. So these all things you will write in the copy, and accordingly you will follow my channel, and one by one I will discuss each and every topics nicely. If you follow this channel, you can understand the full economic application of the class 9 ICSE. Okay, student.